What's up everybody, my name is King Keyblade, and today, with the latest spring season of anime wrapping up with a taste of disappointment in my mouth, we get to move on to another bright, happy batch of anime from Anime Hell for the summer season. And while most likely it will kind of suck, hopefully it won't suck that much, there are always a few shows that do kind of stand out amongst the few batch of cute girls and people with colorful hair. And so today we're gonna look at the 5 that to me I am looking forward to the most this season. So let's get into the list. At number 5 I have Tales of Zestiria. And this anime, like UFOTABLE's last, is based off a video game. And while I don't have huge expectations for the actual show, I always enjoy the visuals that UFOTABLE always brings, as we've seen in almost every anime they've created in the past like 5 years, or 2 years, 3 years, I don't know. Yet while reading the summary of the show and knowing almost nothing about the game, it doesn't sound extremely mind-blowing, yet I am a big sucker for visuals, so I could get through it on just visuals alone. But maybe the story will surprise me. Here we have an anime that has a story, and I think more of the setting that intrigues me the most, dealing with the mafia and giving that sort of Bakano or gangsta vibe, which I love, and hopefully with this show it will turn out more like the former rather than the latter. And thing is, I could see this show easily being poorly made if it tries to be that hard, edgy gangsta story. Nonetheless, I do have hope for it. Now this is a big one. An anime adaptation a lot of people who are a fan of the manga and the original series and the movies have been waiting for. An anime that goes past the backstory of Guts and goes to the actual story. Yet the biggest buzzkill for me, and also my friend too, who is a huge Berserk fan, is the fact that once again, they go with the CG look for some reason. Looking like Buddy Fight, Card Fight, or whatever that anime is. Maybe they wanted to stick with the way the movies were going to make it a smooth transition, in quotes. But it doesn't look like the best CG. Also, it tries to combine 2D shadowings, drawing shadows, into the CG, and it just looks strange. Nonetheless, for the story-wise and character-wise, I am really looking forward to this show. This is a manga I have actually never heard of. Orange! No, not the fruit, but I think the thing that caught my eye was how highly praised the manga was on Anime List, and honestly, for most news shows, that's what I kind of go by for story-wise, and if it's gonna be good, is that probably isn't the best way to do things, but whatever. And the story synopsis has some promise too, so it's not just the score. And this is a show I could love if it is more focused on characters, which based on the description will be looking at how choices in our life really do shape the kind of person we are in the future, and how people would take on regret. Thing is, there is a huge red flag that comes out with this show, and that is, it's being made by a studio that has not made anything with a rating over 8, which is fine, that is perfectly fine. Some shows can be great, they're just overlooked. But this studio made a PSO2 the animation, which I watched 3 episodes of and could not keep going. So even if a story is great in one version, if it isn't adapted well, it could suck. Not saying PSO2's story is the greatest in the first place from the game, but still, it needs to be adapted well. Past that, I have some hope for this show. Maybe this will be the show that really gets telecom animation to shine. And finally, the show that I am almost positive is going to be, kind of already is, the hyped anime of the season, if not already overhyped, because it is created by the creator or maker of One Punch Man, and you can tell that just by the art style. Everyone is literally Saitama. In this case, it seems we follow the psychic Saitama, who is really strong and has psychic powers, and nonetheless, hype or not, this looks like it will be a fun and hopefully comedic show. And this show is also being done by Bones, who has been picking up some very popular shows lately. They did a pretty good job with Hero Academia, so I am really looking forward to Mob Psycho 100. And that is it for my top 5 hopeful animes for this season, I guess you say, or ones I'm looking forward to. Tell me what yours are down in the comments. I honestly don't really know what to expect from this season. There are also other ones I'm looking forward to, but nothing too like, oh my god, this is gonna be the best thing ever. But again, Erased shocked everyone of how good it was. Hopefully there'll be a few of those, or maybe the ones that we are expecting to be good will be that good. And that is it. Punch that like button if you enjoyed this list, it really helps out my videos and my channel. Otherwise, my name's King Keyblade. Peace out.